I was having a bit of a clear out recently. I came across this. This is my old Electra Beckham KGS 255 miter saw. It was the first proper miter saw, first proper tool, to be honest, that I ever bought. And I picked it up at a great price from the D&M show. Must be 15, maybe even 16 or 17 years ago. I wasn't at all sure that I had enough work to justify it, to be honest, but I think it's worked out okay. If you don't know the D&M Tool show, well, D&M Tools in Twickenham has a show every year at Kempton Park Racecourse, and I went along this year for the first time since I made this purchase, probably, to take a look and see what was on offer. Now, the D&M Tool Show isn't a huge affair, but it is very well attended, with all the major brands having some kind of presence there, both for demonstrations and sales. And I just shot a little bit of video whilst walking around the various stands from Fane, Milwaukee, Panasonic and Makita. There's a separate hallway that seems to be dedicated purely to yellow and black with DeWalt and Stanley tools. Then back to the main hall, past the Metabo stand. They always have a good presence here. Then past the Festool demo area. That's Phil Beckley doing one of his great demos. They're always well worth watching. And on past all the usual black and green goodies. I needed to watch my footing around here, as it's a slippery slope apparently. Then there was the Shepex stand. Some of that gear looks awfully familiar. And then Bosch, who had a huge stand on lots of stock. And the same with Trend. And Triton, of course. I hadn't realised that Triton are also supplying some Rockler products now. And finally, I end up at the Mafel stand, where Jens Potel from Mafel spent a good half hour going through the new Duo Dowler, which I have to say is a very, very impressive piece of kit. Now, apologies for the less than perfect audio in the next few minutes of video. It's a trade show with an awful lot going on, and I couldn't cut the background noise without making it hard to hear what Jens was saying.
The main thing is the base plate. Because if you want to do something like this, with the lamella or the domino, you just turn it around, clamp it, and then you can use it as a fence because it's a flat base plate.
Yeah.
So I just drill in one time.
So you index off the base.
Yeah, one time like this.
Okay.
And then it is well positioned. I just have to hold it over to finish. And this is what we can't do with the DD40 because it's a wider base plate, it's a bigger base plate. And this is why we changed the whole system. And now, also with comfort and everything, we did a lot of different things. So if you look at the depth stop here, we have two different depth stops. You can adjust them, and then you can say, okay, I have one, I have two, and I don't have to change it anymore, so it's very comfortable and easy in use. If you have 40mm dowels, and you have a connection like this, it's just 25 here, 15 here, I can adjust it very easily, just material. If I want to put this together, I have to make clear for me which edges must fit, but this is the same with every type of furniture. So I want to have this on a fence to be flat, and I want to have this edge perfectly.
You're going to index off those sides or so, okay. Same as that.
Yeah, with if you would have a full cabinet, it would look like this. You see? So this is how I mark a cabinet. So bottom, middle shelf, top, and this would be my side.
Okay.
So
It's a really good idea.
Everything together is a triangle. But it shows me every time which side or which edge I have on the fence. So if I put the pieces together, it's very easy. Then now, it's just, I take this, and now I can use for the first time with the downline the table as a fence. I know. But this is perfect, this is perfect.
It's very, very good. For knockdown fixings, I think the dowel looks
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, that's very, very accurate. Got that, yeah.
We now have an alternative to avoid the work you need to position the template or measure it in, but we still can use the template because we have the profile here.
So the old template is compatible with the new?
Yep.
Okay.
And this is a template adapter.
Okay.
And this is the reason why it must be absolutely perfect position on the base plate. Because the maximum tolerance we allow is 0.1 millimeter. So 1/10 of a millimeter. And this is for a hand-guided machine. It's absolutely unusual. So I like if you just as a short example, if I want to do this with this as the bottom, I just take position, put it on with our new screw clamp,
Plug there.
then use it as a fence here. Go against the fence here.
Okay.
Same thing on the other side.
Yeah, that flat base is such a different, it's a game changer, that. That's a game changer.
Also, with many users, I would tell people, please go to maybe and visit Festo or the Menno or something. I can do this now with
that is a game changer.
The best connecting piece there is on the market. And why is it the best connecting piece? Because all the industry companies use this in millions and millions of pieces because it is cheap, it is reliable, it is precise, and now for the first time with a hand-guided machine. And so I have this. Thanks to to Knipex.
It does eliminate user error, because I found with the old one, whenever it would be me tipping it, or it's definitely down to user error. And that's great.
Everything okay?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
And
it is good.
absolutely perfect, because here if you think about having something in between, and I want to have it at this size or with this distance, you turn the edges outside. You use this again as a fence, again because of the base plate. Then again, we thank Knipex that they invented this thing. This one I just take out like this. Have the corresponding other side. Perfect. This is the distance I need. And I didn't measure anything. So I had enough fences because of the flat base plate, the tips here, surface, finish.
No, it's good. Look at that.
I saw earlier these little things, and do they expand?
Yeah, so
carcasses.
One of the biggest advantages people underestimate is that we drill out a round hole. But for me, this means that I can use every industry standard. So everything what other manufacturers rely to, because you use this in big numbers with CNC controlled machines and everything. I can now use also things like that. This is Hefele, for example. So originally it's like this.
Okay.
Then you put it in an 8mm hole.
Hefele make that, don't they? Is that
Hefele. You put it together, and then it avoids clamping. I don't know if I can get it out.
No, don't worry. So it expands in the hole. That's clever. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just thing like this. So you have this with different windings.
Yes.
One you can put into the 5mm hole. One you have a wood winding to put in directly. We have this. So for me, the most comfortable thing. Just expands in the 8mm hole. Put in this. You can still put all the pieces together, and we have a 3.5 up to 4mm way to close the gap because of the screw. And it's roughly it's half a euro, something like this. I like that also from Hefele, 8mm diameter, just with a lock. It clamps. This clamps in the sides, so this expands. So there are many industry standards.
Many different types. So that was my time at the D&M Toolshow at Kempton Park this year. I hope this little walk around video has given you a taste, a bit of a flavour of what's on offer. I managed to catch up with a few old pals while I was there, and also met a few new ones. So thanks to everybody who came and said hello. It's always great to get feedback on the channel from you guys. I'm not going to try and name check everybody, but I will just give a shout out to Gary the Chippy on the Maffel user forums, who was stood next to me on the Mafal stand when Jens was doing his demo of the Dowler, and it's Gary's voice you hear on the video asking all the sensible questions. You couldn't wish for a better straight man. Thanks, Gary, for that. Really appreciated it. If you've never been to the D&M Tool Show, it is very sales orientated with lots of show specials on offer. So if you're in the market for something new, then it's well worth a visit. Obviously, you've missed it for this year, but it's always on around this time, and who knows, maybe I'll see you there next year. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.